Welcome back to the channel. Here we have two different lights from Olight. On this side we have the Warrior X Turbo that was sent to me about a month ago, and over here is the brand new Olight Warrior X Pro, the smaller version of the Warrior. So as you can see, two totally different shapes. The difference in shape is pretty much the overall length as well as the globe section in front, and this is just so that you can see in the video the Warrior X Turbo is getting a lot more distance, which we'll show later on, than the Pro. But let's go through some specifications on the two different ones. We'll start with the Warrior X Pro on the right. Distance wise, we're looking at 500 meters for the Pro and 1000 meters for the Turbo. Maximum lumens is 1100 lumens for the Turbo and 2100 lumens for the Pro. Now how these lights work is, if you have them on maximum setting, it'll start out, let's use the Turbo for example, it'll start out at 1100 lumens and run for X amount of time. And when that battery starts getting weaker, it drops down in lumens, drops down in lumens, drops down in lumens. So the figures for the Turbo is 1100 lumens will last 6 minutes. Then it drops down to 600 lumens. That lasts for 105 minutes. Drops down again to 300 lumens for 27 minutes. And the last stage would be 150 lumens, would last you 52 minutes. This is extremely good for hunting. I've been using it a lot lately. The videos will come out later this season. But for driving around on the back of the pickup, shining a spotlight, attaching it to your rifle, hunting with it, this is an amazing light. But let's go through the specs quickly of the Pro. The Pro's got a 2100 lumen first stage, which runs for 2 minutes. After that it drops down to 1000 lumens for 100 minutes and 300 lumens for 23 minutes. They do have a low power mode. The Turbo's low power mode is 150 lumens and that will run for 12.5 hours. I've tested that, that is accurate to the number. The Pro is 300 lumens and that will last you 8 hours. Both are IPX8 rated, which means they are water resistant, they will operate underwater. Body wise, they are very similar. Like I said, it is just this beveled front end that's the difference. They do have this little rubber grip that helps hold the light, and it also comes out with a steel one and a clip. Both come out with clips. I just removed them on this one, as shining it on the back of the vehicle at night like this works amazing. Other than that, the charging cable as usual is magnetic, that you get from Olight, and the nice thing is they work on both. I've got a lot of different Olight lights, and the only negative thing is not one charger works on every single Olight item. So this is nice that the Warrior series have interchangeable charging, magnetic charging points. Well, let's head out and take a test at 200 meters with both lights, and we will also check them at about 500 meters. So here we have the Warrior X Pro that Olight just sent. We're going to be doing a distance test here at 200 meters at our shooting range. crystal clear 200 meters. Now let's look at the Warrior Turbo. So here we have the upgraded Warrior Turbo that Olight sent me about a month ago. We've been playing with this a little bit, doing some night hunting, so the videos should be coming out shortly. Let's see how this compares. Much bigger difference. I mean, clear as day. So clearly the Warrior Turbo has superior distance throw. So let's just look here in the field. So there's the trees. Those trees are about 180 meters. And this is the kind of throw that you can get out of the Warrior Pro. And let's do the Warrior Turbo. So clearly a thicker beam, a whiter light. And I would say the throw's actually, the flood is actually more. So to compare the two again, let's focus on those trees. Start with the Warrior Turbo. So like I said, those trees are 180 meters. Let's switch over now to the Warrior Pro. So there's the Pro, there's the Turbo. So for a hunting light at night, I would say the Turbo is far superior, but it is an extremely white light compared to the Pro. Some would find that a benefit, others would prefer the little bit more of a yellow light that does not shine as far. But me personally, I think the Warrior Turbo is definitely the light, a far superior light. So here we have a vehicle standing at 500 meters. With the Warrior Turbo, and that is as clear as day. Let's see the same object now with the Warrior Pro. Still clear as day, but the Warrior Turbo is far superior for distance and a spot. If you're looking for a spotlight that shines far and wide, the Warrior Turbo is the way to go. And don't forget, Olight is running a special between the 27th of September and the 1st of October. Certain items 50% off. Please check the following links for South Africa and USA Olight stores and use the code African Safari Films in checkout for additional discount.
At Olight, we have one simple goal: to put the power of light in as many hands as possible. We make the best tools in personal lighting in the most convenient forms. Our products push the limits on durability and technology to empower our users to do more, even in the dark. Get the power of light in your hands from Olight.